Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
We have started.
Ass the mouth. Can you guys still hear me?
That's the mouth.
Yeah. Save that for the game.
Yeah.
All right. So last session, you guys did a little running around and some shopping inside Venaris. You talked with Lady Sarah Bell, and were paid for dealing with this infertility problem. You, Stryker specifically was giving out a ton of information. And possibly Lady Bellum thinks you guys might be insane. And also know that you guys caused the world to change. That was all thrown out there.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Just casual. Oh, like.
It just, casually dropped all this stuff. Red bought some healing potions, some flowers, some rope. You know, just a general good time. Simon's made some balls, made a backpack. And then you guys all met up with Trova and went back to the 9-Live HQ where you guys discussed your plan a bit more, which is still up for debate. But you were thinking about entering the dream of a Yosef Longhorn, the secretary, a portly gnome with a comb-over and tongue mustache that works for Dark Panikin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I think that's kind of where we left off, was all of you talking. You, Griggs cast Contingency to cast Gather. Clemens threw a spell of some unknown. There's no word for this. I put myself in a corner. Some unknown spell into an item that she won't tell me until the time is right. So I'm going to trust you to be honest and keep that one spell, not be like, oh, it was actually this spell.
It's a rare.
That's something I would do. Okay? You don't have to worry about it.
No, it's
mail it to yourself.
It's in my character sheet. I mean, if you really want to, you can look it up. I was just being.
No, I can look it up. If you want to keep it a secret, that can be your secret. I trust you guys to be honest.
I would not.
Trova is writing a spell scroll for you guys, a teleportation circle spell scroll for Griggs to use in the future as an exit strategy.
To get us back to our HQ, right? I think.
Yes. Yeah.
Cool.
So it's going to take him 5 hours to write this, and it's going to be, I think it's 500 gold pieces, which he's charging you guys for. So if you guys could just mark that off.
What?
Sure.
Like you guys got a ton of money. Money doesn't really matter, but
Might as well.
At this
still.
point, I think we just have piles and piles.
That's what happened when you murder people. Okay.
You collect all their pocket change and become millionaires.
We have a little box with gold.
Good.
But so you guys are all crowded around. End of the night. Tro is off writing notes. Fred and Jack O'Toole are kind of right at the precipice of blackout drunk.
Mhm.
And everybody else is just sitting around waiting for the next day. Is there anything else you guys would like to do with this time you have before putting this whole plan into motion?
I sharpen my blades, and I do some yoga to remain limber in case of some treacherous actions, some backstabbing, if you will, by my parent team. So I'm on alert always.
Zach, can you wield a can you on it to a weapon and still use it in battle?
Yeah. If you unattune to it, you just lose all of the benefits. Like, it would still be a +1 weapon.
Cool. Okay. I'm gonna
But, yeah.
put back on the armor armor if no one's going to use that?
Use it.
You can't. You're a rogue.
I'm gonna use it anyways.
It's metal. You can't wear metal.
Where exactly does that say anything about that?
In your
Uh,
character sheet.
Well, you can. You just do everything with disadvantage.
Okay.
You're not proficient in heavy armor
Yes.
or medium armor yet, I suppose. Yet you could learn.
There's hope.
There's always hope.
What else is here? What else will I do? Can I make some sort of healing, something potion, something cream, ointment?
Sure. Do you have proficiency in an alchemy set?
Alchemy. Let me see. No, I've got some playing cards and I thieves.
You can use
You
my
can-
alchemy set.
You can certainly try to make it. It's not about having the tools to make it, it's about having the knowledge to make it. And Esmeralda lacks that knowledge, but she can try to follow a recipe and try to make something if you wish.
Cool. What button do I press?
Well, what I would like from you, I guess, is give me an it's sort of an intelligence check.
Uh-oh. Not good. Oh yeah, see?
Yeah, okay. So you sit there in front of your test tubes and beakers and hot plates and everything, and you start concocting this potion. And it comes out red. It looks a little different, but that's probably just like all the spices you added to like give it a little extra flair.
Okay.
But you do have this vial of red liquid.
I have no idea. Okay, it's supposed to be healing? Okay. Alright, well, I'll save that for when I'm bleeding out and hopefully it works.
Okay. Okay. Chris, is Griggs doing anything?
He was looking up if he got 3 portents, but that's not till level 14. So he's got 3 luckies and 2 portents. He wants to make sure everything goes as planned. He knows there's always unexpected things that are going to happen. So he's just kind of going over the plan in his head. And I don't know. I don't think there's anything he wants to do specifically.
Okay. Olia, is there anything Clemens would like to do before bed?
Before bed, I feel like I already created a couple grenades. Is that a new spare time that we got here? Because if yes, then I can use the alchemy kit, maybe make some potions since I do have it.
Yeah. There is more time. So you do have the 3 bombs you made earlier in the backpack.
Yeah, right. In the toilet of a motel.
Yeah. Yeah, you took a nice 3-hour break in the bathroom. Made some bombs, made some stuff.
Okay, so then I'll definitely create a couple health potions, because why not?
Yeah. So go ahead and give me an intelligence check. Do you have proficiency with an alchemy set or a herbalism kit?
Yes, I do have alchemist supplies. I can use that.
Yeah, so that's the supplies, but do you have proficiency with
No.
Alright, so you can roll the intelligence check
Okay.
plus a +1 from the multi-tool.
Okay, let me see. Intelligence check. Intelligence.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
After Esmeralda hops in there, makes her potion, you come in, you take your time, you clean all the decanters, you clean all the piping, you get it all ready, set up everything nice. It's very methodical, and with that, I'd say you probably create a large batch. You can take like 5 healing potions.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
Clemens really knows what she's doing. She knows like, the best recipe for health potions. Okay, so I'll give one of each to y'all.
Okay, so everybody mark down a regular healing potion.
Nice.
Yes, regular with some like extra herbs.
Amir, is there anything Red would be doing right now other than drinking? I can't hear you, man.
How are you marking down?
Test.
I would
I was just gonna say I'll give Clemens back her healing potion
just
because I have 2 healing potions already
Okay.
that I picked up somewhere. I can't remember. I think I bought last time. So, but thank you, Clemens. Thank you for the magic brew.
Alrighty, no problem.
And then what would Brent be doing? Maybe really working on his disguise to make sure that, like putting extra effort on the disguise so that nobody recognizes him, because I'm still kind of in my original form, I guess. I just want to make sure nobody recognizes him. I'm fat as fuck. I mean, I'm big as shit.
Yeah, you are rather large.
So I feel like I'd stick out like a sore thumb. So,
Okay. Sure. Do you have proficiency with disguise kits?
hell no.
Okay. So
I did. I rolled a disguise kit for somebody last time.
yeah, you guys might have it, but like there's proficiencies. Like I'm just trying to figure out what you guys are rolling. Like you get to add your proficiency modifier to it.
Yeah. What's his name? Striking Dud. He's
You're good at
the
that.
true.
Are you good at disguise kits?
I know I have it. I don't know if I'm good.
Is Striker good at it? Or does Striker have
I
proficiency?
said I had proficiency in it, and if you
Okay,
can
maybe
get
I'll
there's
size. Yeah, kind of.
at 18. There it is, right there, just above R2D2 and Darth Vader.
So we already rolled the.
Yeah, there's a disguise kit available, so that's.
Oh, perfect.
I would assume for you, because Griggs and Clemens are already like, they're changed, they're different. And then Striker and Esmeralda, they've never seen us before.
Yeah.
We did buy enough. We have enough kits for everybody, I think. But,
Yeah, you guys spent some money and have the kits.
I think we should all dabble a bit.
Right
as well. This is a big heist. Let's put a mustache on or two.
Yeah, extra contour, extra old people lines and that shit.
I mean, yeah. If someone finds you in your backpack, that's going to be suspicious, and it doesn't matter what kind of makeup I have on. I get that.
We could put a little bunny costume on you, just say you're under the pet.
Dress you up like a teddy bear.
Trip them out a bit. No,
All right. So instead of getting everybody to just roll, if I can get one person to just roll with advantage, and this is going to set basically the DC for anybody to recognize you or spot you or think anything's up. So the higher you roll, the better off you are.
Cool. What? How long will we have? 5 hours?
Oh, baby.
And the long rest is what? 5 hours?
8 hours.
8 hours. Okay.
Yeah.
But you gotta spend like 6 hours sleeping or something stupid.
Oh,
Is it
yeah.
half for health?
That seems familiar.
Alright?
Was it half for health? So, or is that just they just go into meditation?
They just trance.
Okay.
Hmm.
Let me see here. Let me just go back to my core here just to be sure. So,
what's the roll, Zach?
Is this guy different?
So it would be this. I would say is. I'm gonna say this is a wisdom check with your disguise kit.
Someone has guidance.
I do.
Cast that shit.
Good idea. I cast guidance.
Okay.
No. It's just from Baldur's Gate. You have to cast that shit all the time.
Oh. Hot foot.
Alright, so
It's disrupt.
Yeah.
so if one of you want to go ahead and just give me like a wisdom check or a disguise kit if you have it with advantage, and I'll set the DC for me.
I've got wisdom at 20, and disguise kit is in proficiency.
Ooh, yeah, man.
Go for it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Advantage,
What do you mean? We all line up in front of you.
Go ahead. Go
and
ahead.
cheer you on.
Zach, you said either a wisdom check or disguise kit with proficiency.
Yeah, the disguise kit will use wisdom.
Oh,
As
okay.
a stat.
So can I just click on like literally the disguise kit tool?
Yeah,
Okay.
and it should roll for you.
Obviously.
You can,
Let's
you can
see.
pick your skill, kind of.
Oh, I see it. It's under wisdom. Yeah. Okay. I see how that works.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice.
DC 20 disguise kit. Disguise.
Cool.
Acceptable.
Not a nat 20, but we'll take it.
Okay, so that's good. That's over like a vast majority of people's passive perception. So unless they're actively looking for you, or their passive insight,
True.
I
Yeah.
guess, like, so unless you do something completely out of character, you guys should be okay where they're not questioning it.
Oh, boy.
Dang.
So
That's not like us to do anything out of character.
Rainbow sequence jumpsuit, right? For now.
Yeah, I say. I say.
Okay, DC 20 disguises. Okay, so you guys kind of settle in for the night, take a sleep. So make sure all your spell slots are reset, full health, all the shebang. And then you guys will wake up feeling well rested after a rather long adventure day this past week. Being out of the house, no real bed. So this is a glorious sleep for everybody.
Hell yeah.
I want that in real life.
And you guys wake up. Prova, he meets you in the morning. Jack O'Toole has some sausage, eggs. He's got vegan and vegetarian options available. I don't know what you guys eat for breakfast.
Damn.
Cereal.
Pussy.
Cereal with almond milk.
Jack O'Toole does not make fucking cereal at home and be like, get out of here.
He has it ready. He buys it. But
That's it.
Wait, does he have access to our treasury?
yeah.
Wow. All right.
Well, maybe not direct access, but I'm sure you guys say it's like here's money to buy groceries and stuff for the place. You know, like it's in trust.
Sure.
Yeah, you guys wake up, Troma meets you, and says, good morning. Are you guys all ready to start? Like, where do we begin here? Should I start making the teleportation circle?
Griggs, are you going to infiltrate the dream?
Yeah, we kind of maybe we kind of skipped that part. Maybe can we go back and do a night during the night there? Maybe.
Yeah, sure. We can go back.
Do the
You guys
dream.
didn't mention it before.
Sorry, yeah.
Why didn't you
I wanted to get a council of everybody. I wanted to ask everybody what questions they would ask before I went into the dream. So it wasn't just me stirring the ship necessarily. But I think ultimately we want to know when is a good time to get in there.
Right.
Like where would Darth be at a certain point, or like his routine, best places to find him?
Like what his schedule says, kind of.
Yeah, just ask that.
Maybe even most easiest access without distractions, trying to find a way around people without sounding too suspicious about it.
Like, does he still have that secret door to his chambers, kind of thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where's he hang out?
Yeah. So we want to make him a birthday surprise and bring him some donuts. How can we get into his cabinet without alarming him?
Is it his birthday though? We
can pretend it is. It's a dream. He's not gonna question it.
Oh, that's my way into talking about it.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Sure.
I dream about weird work shit all the time. I'm sure he won't think twice about it.
Yeah.
Or you can show up as like a gorgeous woman or something.
Oh, yeah.
And try to seduce him.
Just make out with him like you did make out with my
As
parents.
long as you tell me when Dart's not gonna be here,
Yeah.
it can be all yours.
Yeah. Just put them together.
Okay.
Good luck. You got this.
All right. So we'll do this quick recon. That'll help us determine when to get in and out. But it was still like kind of the room where we were taking a risk of jumping into that Archmage's room, right? That's not Dart's.
Yeah. The backup plan was to have me cast silence in case he's there.
All right.
And then we make sure we apprehend him.
Gotcha.
He doesn't have a chance to move.
And last week I can't remember, did Shroa say he'd be able to like talk to him first before we jump immediately into action? Or would this be like at the moment we come in, this is like straight up break and enter kind of thing?
I think it's B&E.
Okay.
Probably.
Silence it is?
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're just making sure that Dart's even there.
Christensen?
Sorry, there's Striker.
This guy looks like Hayden Christensen.
A little bit.
Nice.
Okay, so we're gonna go into this gnome's dreams, and I'll find out when Dart's around to be assassinated or to be captured.
Okay, before you go in, Troma, just overhearing all this, says, maybe it's best if you go into the dream in a scenario where he'd be willing to give up this information. You know, like if he's at a party or something, why would anybody like? You know what I mean?
Yeah. What did you guys suggest? Sex sells kind of thing, probably.
Always.
But Storm was saying put him in a situation where he has to disclose the information. Like,
Not necessarily has to, but something more believable.
This is Inception.
Like-
Ocean's
like his
11.
life is in danger.
Yeah, basically, it's like think Inception style. Like you have to make it plausible. Like why would just because it's a dream and dreams are strange. But like if he's at a party and there's a bunch of clowns and jesters and everything, and they're asking about his boss's work schedule, he's gonna be like, "What the fuck?" You know, like it's gonna be strange to him.
Yeah. He just wants to fuck the clowns. He doesn't want to talk to them about it.
Yeah.
He's
like-
being praised by Dart. In a ceremony, and it'll only happen when Dart comes back next, and then when he's gone, kind of thing. Like it's Dart wants to like jerk him off, kind of thing. It's a big old like celebration for him.
Yeah. I like where this is going.
Desires.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
nowhere in this spell does it say the target is charmed or anything, so they don't have to be cooperative.
Yeah.
But like we'll play on the dream and see
This
how
has
it
to
goes.
happen first thing tomorrow. Oh, everything can't wait. Is there anything going on tomorrow? Okay, can't wait. This has to happen tomorrow.
Yeah. All right. So, and who's going into the dream? Is it Griggs? Because you can choose any creature to do this.
I think it should be Griggs,
Yeah, I guess I'll just do it myself.
right?
Yeah.
As Muropa and I are totally out because we don't know the guy.
Yeah,
Yeah. So
Like, any of us know the guy to be. But yeah.
fair. Yeah.
okay. So Griggs, you take a seat in one of the lazy boy recliners. Kick your feet back and enter into a trance, and you begin to focus on Yosef. And
Tight.
it says you can shape the dream. How do you want to shape this dream as you enter it? What dream? Give me a mental picture here.
Prom crap, yo.
Like it's like this guy is it's like he's surrounded by the things that make him happy as he's waking up kind of to my presence. I'm walking in the door and I'm presenting him with great news. It's all about him, and we're celebrating him and his achievements, and he should be excited. And we just want to make sure that his schedule is open and it aligns with his boss Darts so that everything works out.
You look like yourself when you enter the dream?
Me? No, I would look like I don't know, something that's not suspicious to him. Like I don't know what.
Nondescript, like somebody else from the university.
Yeah.
You know, like somebody he sees, and whatever, not a big deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you set up the stream and you disguise yourself as somebody else at the university, and you can see Yosef is having a great time. It's like him and a bunch of buddies are all sitting around playing World of Warcraft land style. You know, they're all hooked up together. They got Mountain Dew and Doritos everywhere. You know, music's playing. He's he's having a great time, and then you walk in, and you can see he stands up, puts his headphones down for a second, and looks around and says, "Oh, George, come on in. Pull the seat up and join us. We could really use level 50 wizard.
Absolutely, make room, guys. Come on.
Yeah, and another spot kind of self-populates in this dream, and you pull up a seat right next to Yosef, and you settle in next to him, and he says, "Would you like some Baja Blast Mountain Dew?"
Oh my god, yeah. Hit me up there real quick.
Yeah, he gives you some Baja Blast, and then you guys kind of like cheers each other and take a swig.
But before we get too carried away, we gotta remind you that you are going to be celebrated for your achievements tomorrow in the university. Woo, guys, woo!
Yeah.
What? Really? Oh my god, this is so great!
No shit. You guys are all pumped. Are you ready? Because you've been expecting this for a while, right?
You know, I still can't believe it's happening to me. This is so great.
Long deserved. The Arch Dart Hannigan has been watching you closely, admiring all your progress. I know he doesn't show it very much, but he sees what you're doing there, and he wants to reward you for your diligence.
Oh, wow. When is this happening? I can't remember. I can't remember where I put my itinerary.
Oh, shit. Well, that's the thing. It's going to happen tomorrow. Are you... Keep
going, you got this.
Is Dart Hannigan's gonna be here tomorrow? That makes sense, right? He's gonna be here tomorrow. He's accessible tomorrow.
First thing in the morning.
First thing in the morning. He's not anywhere special. He's in university, right?
Yeah. Archmage Dart. He usually spends his mornings studying, going over the energy globule and everything, and then the business meetings later on throughout the day. There should be an opening just after lunch where Dart's available. But the rest of the time he should be focused on his studies.
In his office. In his studies, of course.
That or underneath in the necromancy school.
Of course, in the necromancy school, yeah.
That's where he spends his time studying the globule.
How do you spell that, Zach?
Spell what?
Globule?
Globule.
Oh, okay. Alright.
I think so.
So, but in the afternoon, he's predictably somewhere, you said?
Well, he's usually conducting meetings with other deans, sometimes the students, politicians from Venaris and Prudence.
So he's never predictably anywhere, is he?
It's like, for these meetings, they're usually held in his office. And then he's usually like studying. If he's studying the energy globule, he's down in the necromancy school, the one mausoleum.
Okay. Well, that's fantastic because your party should not interrupt with any of his plans or wherever he might be. So we're going to celebrate you to shit back and forth all day long tomorrow.
You know what this calls for? Now, don't tell anybody I have this, but I brought banana liqueur.
What?
Woo!
That's not even allowed. Oh, that's too good.
And now, off to Isengard! And he puts his headphones back on and hops back in.
Oh yeah, shit. Okay, I'm gonna jump out of here.
That was great.
I will share that info with my crew in the morning, suggesting, I guess, the two options being catch him in his office in the afternoon or in the necropolis in the morning. Perhaps.
Necromancy school?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In a necromancy school, there might be a ton of people practicing with him. In the afternoon at a meeting, a surprise like that could catch him off guard. But we never know who he'd be meeting with, someone just as powerful or more powerful, possibly.
Yeah.
It could also give us an advantage to see who he's meeting with if we're sneaky enough to kind of observe that meeting. But by that point, you'd be in range of him to take over his body anyways.
Right.
Well,
That's a good point. Like in maybe in his, there's less people to deal with in his office.
Either way, for me, in the necromancy school, I'm bound to find monsters. But if you're telling me what I think you're telling me, politicians are monsters too. Win-win.
Esmeralda, Red.
if we go straight to his office, we can either get him there in the morning or just hide in there until he comes back in the afternoon, and then you can take over his body, and we can take care of whoever else comes with him, potentially. Team, what do you think?
That's a good idea. We can even just put the basket in the office, right?
Yeah.
And as soon as he answers, you can just be like, just pop out and be like, gotcha, motherfucker.
Well, my soul goes into the gem, and then from the gem to his body, and his soul goes to the gem. So my body's limp noodles.
Yeah, we can be close by to get in there and stuff.
Yeah. And,
Yeah, because you'll be carrying Bruce's body.
Like you're right. I could just sit in the basket though in the room, and then we
We can just put the basket, get in his office, put the basket in the room, in the office, and then kind of wander around and see if he gets into the office.
He's like, "What's this?" I'm like, "Your worst nightmare, bitch."
But if there's no reason for, like, if we have we think we have pretty good disguise, right? We believe we do. There's like, we can just walk around the college or the university, right? Just kind of scope it out as much as we can.
That is true. And Zach, you did mention that people wearing, weird things like armor or face masks at the school is not uncommon, right?
There's a lot of eccentrics and esoterics here. I think that would be completely out of the question.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that, Olga, the safe option is awesome, and Amir, the option to explore everywhere also gives us a heavy advantage as well. Lots of good routes you can take on this one. The only thing would be is when we teleport in, that's our only issue, is if we have to go to battle and restrain and, make sure no one else finds us, but hopefully the silence would take care of like any noise that would be caused.
Yeah. Yeah, we basically have to restrain silence, and then, like, how long does silence take hold?
Silence, I think it's 1 minute, isn't it? Let me see.
Yeah,
it could be longer even.
Yeah, hold on. Some of it's longer.
There is a chance that we don't have to do any of that if nobody's in the room.
Yeah, that's
That would be ideal, yeah. Yeah.
Times is
Better to have a plan, as you guys are.
Up to 10 minutes.
There you go.
10 minutes.
20-foot radius. So that's pretty huge.
Yeah, good for
Yeah.
Like I assume it's not a 40-foot room.
Yeah. But once we do silence the person and tie them up, we just need to figure out how to keep them in that state for a while, right? Until we finish our exploring and all that.
No, there's always nothing unconscious, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So let's hope it's only one person in there and not multiple.
Okay.
But I agree that's the big one, is getting in, and once we get in, then we can start exploring, and if we can't find Dart, then we home in on his office and try to wait him out.
That's a good idea.
And
So it incorporates your idea, and then Olga's, Clemens, and then we figure out from there. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Groot, you got your spell prepped, right? The transfusion spell, or whatever you want to call it, whatever those spells.
Yeah.
Where you get it, you get your body, and you have the diamond, or will you use it?
I've got I think it's 500 gold diamond
Okay.
that I'm going to use
And
as a
you can
container.
sense his presence while, kind of incapacitated,
Let's see here.
and you're in the diamond.
Yeah, it's supposed to be I can see him with 100 or something feet.
Oh, okay. So you have kind of omnivision in diamond form.
Yeah.
You can attempt to. Cool.
I know
Okay.
it's ultimately DM's interpretation. You can attempt to possess any humanoid within 100 feet of you that you can see. So if I were in a backpack, perhaps peeking through a crack or the between the weaves of the fabric of the backpack or something.
Yeah.
If I could see
Okay.
Dart Anakin, but no, that would be from the container, right? I'm already in the container at that point. While your soul inhabits the container, you are aware of your surroundings as if you were in the container's space.
Oh, so maybe
You can't
It has to
move or
be-
take reactions. Yeah, like I don't know if the container's in a bag, if you can see anything at all, or if,
you could always put it as a necklace around Red's neck.
Yeah, that's
and
good.
then me and my body's in the bag, and the container's is the diamond on a necklace.
Exactly. Yeah, like a camera kind of thing.
Because the container cannot be damaged, right? Like that's critical. We can't.
That's why a diamond's a nice thing to do it
Yeah.
instead of, say, a cob of corn.
Yeah, good point.
But it could still be damaged or lost or something. So that's
We
a
won't,
great,
we
great
won't lose it,
point.
man. Don't worry. It's in safe hands.
I just roll a new character. You move or use reactions. You know, only action you can take is project your soul up to 100 feet out of the container, either returning to your living body and ending the spell, or attempting to possess a humanoid's body within 100 feet of you that you can see. So I don't know if it's the my human body that sees that, or the diamond sees it, or
You interpret that back. The diamond or the body?
Because your body goes into like a trance-like state, right? That's what it says. So I would say,
okay.
like, you are peering out through the gem.
Yeah.
Like, the wording is very odd. Like, it said,
Well, it says your soul leaves it and enters the container.
right. And you can project your soul up to 100 feet out of the container.
Yeah.
But it also says that you can see. So I think that the gem or container would have to be out. So it would have to be like around Red's neck, like you said, or something similar.
Cool. Okay.
And plus, you guys are all ready wearing jewelry, right? Like,
Yeah,
you guys are all
we're decked out.
Okay, cool. So then it's not this weird little thing sticking out anywhere.
No. So cast time is 1 minute. How do we address that?
Right. Good point.
Is it? Do we try to follow him for a minute? Try to distract him for that time, or
That's a very long time to talk. And do you think he would feel that we are casting something on him if, say, we are hiding?
Yeah.
well, we only have to be within 100 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have to see him. So that's not bad. I mean, 100 feet it could be.
You can project your soul, so that could, if you interpret it, you could technically project yourself through walls.
Mhm.
Soul, spirit, you want to put those in the same category.
You could just roll my diamond under his office door and then when he walks in, I got a minute. I'm a diamond on the floor.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick. I'm Diamond Griggs.
Diamond Griggs. Yeah, baby.
A Ruby Griggs.
That's not a bad idea too. But
you gotta come back for me. Well, I can pick myself up even.
Yeah.
The thing is, there's risk associated with it. If he steps on it and chips it, I don't know, maybe I lose 20 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can die.
Anyway. But that is the thing. If I'm separated by 200 feet or more than 100 feet and something happens, then I'm gone. But, I think you could just roll my diamond under that door. And I just nab him when he comes through.
I like that. So first, get in, explore.
And then you get the tourists. Yeah.
Yeah, if we can find him, we can just kind of like not follow him around, but be just in the vicinity, kind of walking around, and you can do your spell. Mm-hmm. But if we can't find him, then we'll just dump your ass in the room, and then you can do yours.
Yeah, because the casting time that's just 1 minute. It's not like it's only lasting 1 minute, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You can't attempt possessing it for 24 hours. Yeah, it doesn't say. It does. Like, am I missing that? It doesn't give us an actual this ends within so much time. Maybe I missed it.
No. Well, yeah.
Because technically, you could just stay in the diamond, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we get into the office. We figure out whether we need to battle or whatnot. Then maybe that's the best time. After whatever happens there, fight or no fight, we cast that. Mm-hmm. And then you go into catatonic state. You're a spirit that can kind of roam around, and we, using our disguise kits, can roam around ourselves physically.
Yeah.
And we just try to figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah, and then if not, then we go to Clemens and Clemens' plan and go back and wait.
Yeah.
Just for reference, this 500 gold piece diamond is about the size of a 3-carat diamond. So it's a good sized diamond.
Yeah, I was wondering if he's in his office, so we just chuck it under. He's like,
It's like, what the fuck is this diamond?
Yeah, clink, 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 clink. So maybe
it's not a tiny diamond, but it's not like the size of your palm or anything. It's still small, but.
Should it be like a nondescript rock, maybe, instead of a diamond?
Come on, it's
well, so long as the rock is worth 500 gold pieces.
Oh yeah, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, I think your diamond's probably the best idea because it's smaller.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
do
can
you
find
guys
everything.
still have any, and this is just Trova talking, any necklaces or any jewelry or anything you found along your travels that you could inhabit that would be worth about 500 gold pieces that's a little less conspicuous, or...
I have this crown.
That's definitely less conspicuous than a diamond. Crazy sick fun.
Red walks in with a crown on his head.
Remember this, guys? Remember this place? Remember
Yeah.
we got this?
Yeah. King Joffrey is here. Where is my daughter?
Do we have any bracelets? Maybe someone could wear.
Bracelets. I have a part of my armor in the bracelet, but I never take my armor off.
I think we're in make it up land right now.
Yeah.
You picked up. Remember, Zach? You Striker picked up some knuckle dusters from the.
Yeah, they're magical, though. You're not going to be able to.
Oh, okay.
You have to say you can't do this to a magical item.
Got you. Yeah.
If somebody wants to go ahead and just roll me, like just a d20, just a straight luck roll to see if you come across something that's a little less conspicuous. I'll give you guys like a. Ooh, it's realistic. I'm gonna say maybe like a 15% chance. So you need a 17 or higher on a d20 roll to have like the bracelet you're looking for. Otherwise, you're gonna have other objects like a chalice or a crown or something else, like Clemens has a bird cage.
I do?
Yeah, you did. You found that at Regis Bison's house with the sword up.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Was
so
there an adder modifier or no?
No, this was just pure luck.
Okay.
go for it.
Yeah, so with a 9, you guys don't have a bracelet, but you do have other available to you.
So you're trying to find a substitute for the diamond? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah. No. I mean, the diamond works, but probably shouldn't just roll it under their door.
I think, like, if you guys are blinged out to the tits, then 3-carat diamond, or how much was it?
Mhm.
Yeah, like a 3 carat.
3-carat diamond. It shouldn't stand out on like you guys.
like this-
Esmeralda and I are like just kind of wearing basic armor, anyways.
So maybe our best
If we
bet.
wore that, it would stand out on us.
Our best bet is to find Dart and kind of keep our distance, but keep an eye on him maybe, rather than
that's what
throwing
I'm
a
thinking.
crown in his office and leaving.
Mhm.
Currently,
Yeah.
Well, again, we can see what his office looks like. If he has a giant, like, wardrobe, we can hide in there.
well, it would just take me a minute. Like he's gonna check out the crown. He's like, "What's the crown? Crown looks pretty cool." And he's gonna pick up a crown. He's like, "Well, what's this crown doing here?" And that's already like 15 seconds. And he might even try it on. That's an extra 10 seconds.
That's another 10. And probably keep looking at it and pick his nose a little bit.
Maybe the idea is we put this big fancy crown right on his desk, and I'm in that crown, and he's just so gobsmacked that
He always seems to see when you're spying on him, though, so I wonder if he has some kind of true sight or some shit.
right now we're in the headquarters and he can't sense us. God damn it, he can't sense us.
Yeah, I think we should
Alright.
take the risk and go.
Just really quick, what's our backstory? Why are we visiting if somebody asks us, if somebody like asks a question or something, what's our story? Or merchants from the land of Akaba?
From prudence or benevolence.
Merchants from Prudence. We're just here at the university to gather information on a new herb that we found or something.
To share information about the water crisis that we might have, there's some grain of truth there that holds weight. We might have fixed the water. We want to share that with the university.
Ooh, do we though?
That's a good thing. Like that'd be something I think a university would be really curious in, to be the first university to possibly claim knowledge of a solved water issue preventing people having birth defects.
Yeah. Normally I would say yes, but isn't this university like infiltrated by the green folk or no?
Well.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Good point. Yeah.
I
Well, I mean,
don't
that
know.
would make me more interested.
That's true. Yeah.
Maybe I'm not very lost, I suppose, but
Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe you guys are right. Let's go with that.
No.
to the right.
Like right in the
Right, but the brain thing is different than the lizard folk, right?
No, man, I don't know. Yes and no. But I think it would get a foot in the door better than HVAC, maybe.
Yeah, true.
We could also say we're planning a secret birthday party for Dart, and then if we're on the way to his office, then
Who
they're
the
not
fuck are
gonna.
you?
But what if we're like get caught in the tower where the only room is his office, and they're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, we're talking about the water we fixed."
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I don't know. Both.
we're not his best friends.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, well, I'm good with either. I should shit on this.
The university is a place where you can just go in and gather information, right? Gather knowledge. Like it's kind of like a library, right? Where you can go in and if you need to look something up. Is it not? Or am I?
No, the university is like by a written invite only. So like you would send a letter to them asking, it's like, hey, I would like to do some research. Can I come in and look through your archives? And they would write you a letter allowing it.
Yeah. So Trova is the one writing the invite, right?
We're just busting in, and
We're just
we're
busting in.
trying to maybe even not even answer questions if we can just keep moving. But if we need to answer questions,
We just say we're here to look at the archives to look up X herb or X whatever spell stone animal. Make something up, yeah.
Sure.
We'll make something up on the spot. It's all good. Improvise, baby.
Yeah,
We'll rock some improv.
this is busting. This is
Let's just bust in. Yeah.
episode 3 of planning to get done.
Yeah,
Let's get this fucker.
Let's get this fucker going. Let's go. I agree. All right, Red's pumped. Let's go.
Okay, yeah. So if you guys are ready, Trova will start preparing, writing down the sigils, getting the teleportation circle ready for you guys. So you guys have 1 minute. Any last minute preparations before you go?
Does this have to be in breakfast or afternoon? Because that'll depend on where.
That's also a good question. When are you guys going? Are you guys going to go in before his afternoon meetings and try to set up? Or are you going to just kind of bust in and kick the door down and start shooting guns type deal?
Whoa.
Before.
Not that. Yeah. Not
You guys
shooting
do
guns.
have guns.
We do.
Fucking do. And motorcycles.
Yeah.
Yeah, which
And
is left in
grenades.
Benares, by the way.
Fuck. Morning or afternoon?
I'd say morning.
I'd say morning, yeah.
What were you going to say, really, though?
I was going to say afternoon. I'm just kidding. I agree. Morning's going to be more time, and morning I feel like is going to be less, like, people wandering. Everybody's got, like, their plan in the morning. They're going to go to their thing. So we won't look as...
Yeah.
Yeah.
It also gives us a backup option because if we fail the morning in not finding him,
Yeah.
we know in the afternoon he's going to have some meetings, so at least we can try that if all else fails in morning setup.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go there in the morning, and what time? Because this may have an effect on what's going on.
First breakfast.
Does someone want to roll a dice on when we're gonna go?
Well, Chris, you know best. Do you know any of his routines? Is he a morning person, gets up super early? Or is the type to kind of lounge around, sleep in, have his breakfast late, and then start?
He's a lizard now.
Yeah.
Lizards wake up early, don't they?
Mhm.
Lizards don't sleep a lot, do they?
Catch
I don't know.
breakfast.
Do they even drink coffee, those lizards?
Does it? Oh, for sure, man. Everybody drinks coffee.
They're cold-blooded.
Cold-blooded. While you guys are chatting about that, I'm going to cast 8 on,
Ooh,
what is it, second level?
upcast that shit, yeah.
Third level,
Yeah.
yeah. Let's go
So you
3.
can choose 3
So I'll do-
creatures to get a bonus.
Griggs for sure. Even though he's going to be in the... But
Yeah,
still,
at a time. Well, we still have to go through the battle, so if there's
if we do, yeah. Clemens, how's your stuff looking?
She's lowest hit points.
I do?
Lowest hit points are Griggs, Esmeralda, and then Striker.
So Clemens, you're pretty easy. And
She's
we're
right under
usually,
you.
yeah, we're usually together, so I can always
Yeah.
give you a little hand action. So I'll go Esmeralda and Striker and Griggs then. And I think it's
And what level?
casting out
Second? Third?
third, yeah.
Nice. So 10?
So 10 extra hit points, yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, so beefy.
That's what she said.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I climb up into your backpack, thanking you for the aid, Red.
Yeah, I throw in a couple of beef jerky slices for you.
This is gonna be fun.
Just for an afternoon snack for you. Or a morning snack. Or
Okay. So you guys are going in the morning at some point. Just give me a ballpark. Is it like early morning, late morning?
I go 8:39.
8:39.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys wait until 8:30, 9 o'clock.
It's like after your coffee and then after you take a morning dump, so you're feeling great,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
It's after that
After
You're
day
able to
as well.
attack the day. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
for sure. Make sure you guys mark down you have that scroll of teleportation circle so you guys don't forget.
Say that again.
And
Chris, how do you activate scatter again? Was there a keyword?
Scat.
yeah, if anybody in the party shouts scatter, contingency activates and you guys teleport.
And you can teleport anywhere. We don't all have to go to the same spot. Everybody within
How far can you
120 feet. 120 feet.
Okay. That's interesting.
Oh, don't
So-
misuse it.
When we say the word, everybody teleports, or just yourself, like the person
You-
saying the word.
Everyone, I think.
You choose up to 5 people. It can be allies or enemies. And you can move them discreetly to a new position 120 feet, up to 120 feet away.
Okay.
So if you want, you can say scatter and move 5 enemies off, I don't know, 120 feet away from us. Or you can move all of us 120 feet somewhere else.
Okay.
Or some combination.
All right. Cool. Sounds good. And then am I wearing the diamond?
It's gonna
Right.
be on, yeah. like a removable piece of jewelry.
Okay. So we'll tie it, like, get Clemens to make something where we can pop it on and off kind of thing.
Yeah, like it's like a necklace or a ring or a bracelet, something you can take off.
Something I can take
Something
off.
that's
Okay.
not a crown. Crown's pretty ostentatious.
Yeah. Do you want it visible or do you want me to tuck it in?
No, visible, yeah.
It's gotta be
Okay.
for
It's gotta be visible. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
that you have to be able to see it.
Yeah.
See the target.
Also, just in case you want to leave it in his room or something, just in case.
Yeah.
You can take it off
So I have
his room.
Yeah, I have that. Now you haven't, like, you're not in this yet, right? You're still good to go in the basket, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I think we're good. 1 minute.
Okay. You guys, you wait for Trova to finish casting the spell, and as he finishes muttering the words and writing the chalk sigils on the ground, you can see a flash of arcane light illuminates the room, and you guys have 6 seconds to run through the thing. And as you guys are all running, Trova just shouts out to you guys, be careful. Dart is a what's the word? Paranoid's not the right word, but he precautious person. So be ready as you guys. It tells you that as you guys are running in, and you guys flash, and all of a sudden are in another room. And I need somebody to make another luck roll. This time you want to roll high. 1 through 3, and the Archmage is in the office.
Oh,
Griggs, don't you have luck? Or who has luck?
No, this is something else for Zach.
I know, but
Literally anybody can roll this.
Esmeralda, you should roll it.
yeah.
Do it.
Esma.
Woo!
Yeah, so you guys teleport in. And you can see this room. It's like a very typical office room. He's got a large desk. He's got there's floating arcane whiteboard-esque things all around. And being the Dean of Abjuration, you can see a lot of this is shielding. A lot of it are protective barriers. You can see there's all his bookcases are just walls of force, basically just floating books on these invisible bookcases.
Wow.
And you guys are in the school now, the School of Abjuration.
Is the door closed? This front door? Office door?
The office door is closed.
Can I run up to the door and just put my ear against it to hear if there's anybody outside
Yeah,
the door?
for sure. Give me a perception check.
Striker does the same too.
Yeah, both of you guys could go ahead and give me perception checks.
Nice.
Okay. Alright, so with an 18 and a 25, both of you put your ear up to the door, and you don't hear anything coming from the other side. But Striker, you hear in the distance footsteps walking away. They're getting
Awesome.
fainter.
Coast is clear.
Coast is clear. Is the door locked? Can I try to open the door?
It's locked.
Yeah, yeah. The door is it's unlocked from this side.
And
Okay.
we're inside the office.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo, we did it,
Yeah.
guys.
All right, shall we? Griggs, you still alive, buddy? You still good? Can you imagine if we teleport and Griggs isn't in the fucking basket?
Just
You
left
fell
at
out.
home.
I think I'm in the jewelry right now. Yeah.
Before we
Are you?
Zach, I'm gonna.
You're in the diamond, right?
Yeah.
We
Okay.
haven't cast that yet, though.
No.
Did we cast it before we left?
I'm just thinking if it was worthwhile to do it now or not, because it takes a minute. Oh.
Yeah. How does that? Yeah, I don't know how that works.
Yeah, because we were gonna go into battle. Griggs was gonna be with us, and then we would cast it now while we have the time, while we have the free time.
Mhm.
Right?
Is duration casting time's a minute? Duration's until dispelled. So I
Yeah,
can
so
just
last
now.
definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna just cast it ahead of time. I'll be a catatonic body in your bag
Mm-hmm.
in the jewelry
And
that you're wearing.
You're in the. Okay.
Yeah.
So then it's instantaneous. Then once you're within 100 feet of him, you can instantaneously.
Okay, good point, eh? Hold on.
It's a lot of text, man. I don't know if I can read all that.
should I
Zach,
post it again?
I'm gonna eyeball the desk to see if there's any notes from Dark. This is
You
a
can
head
attempt to say 100 feet of you.
Yeah. He's
Yeah, you can
thinking
see
of abjuration.
Okay, cool.
It's an
I'll
action.
check
It's an action.
for any notes of whereabouts or anything related to this Darth character without touching the desk.
Yeah. No rolls required here. Like, everything's laid out in the open. You're not touching anything or doing anything. And taking a look over everything, there's nothing here that would give mention of Darth's whereabouts today.
so it's an action as far as I can tell, Zach.
Okay. Yeah, that's what it sounds like. The only action you can take is to project your soul to 100 feet, right?
Yeah.
Sweet.
But then Dart will be in in your jewelry, and he can sense as though from there, which is interesting.
Yeah.
And now, in this state, because Griggs has telepathy, is he still able to communicate with us because he is conscious in the stone, just not his body?
I'd say you guys can still communicate telepathically. He's still on the same plane of existence. It doesn't put him in a downey plane or anything.
Yep. That makes
Sweet.
sense.
Cool.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right.
Let's find
So-
that motherfucker.
Yeah. Is there anything? No, we don't want to start looting, right? We just focus on the mission. Brad, focus on the mission.
No, I don't think we should touch too many
Oh.
things.
Not right now.
Yeah.
I don't think so either. Yeah.
Combined force. What are they? Like,
If you want
Okay,
to S
so
class
open-
on this mission.
So open the office door and take a peek outside.
Yeah.
I'm going to pass advantage on stealth on Esmeralda through trickery, my trickery domain.
Okay.
And Esmeralda, you lead the way. Let me just make sure I got that. We'll go shadows. Blessing of the Trickster.
Okay. Yeah, so you go ahead and you put upon this blessing on Esmeralda, and you can see her form kind of shift as, I was going to say simmer, but shimmer for a second, and then she kind of snaps back to herself. And where are you guys headed? So you're currently in
It's in the
the
morning time, yeah.
Yeah, you're in the schoolyard of abjuration down here in one of the in the dean's buildings, like the office building for this particular school of magic. And as you kind of take a look around and look out the windows, you can see the entire school, like the entire duration school here, is filled with silvery mirrors and arcane barriers, with glyphs and sigils like fucking everywhere on the pathways, on the building entrances. Like this place is. It looks like breaking into this place would not be fun if you guys didn't come in the way you did.
Jesus.
But yeah, you guys have free reign to go wherever you want in the school. And the way this is going to work is, depending on how far you go, we're going to do a roll to see if you run into and I use this word very lightly, it's the word patrol. They're not necessarily looking for you, but you may end up running across like a group of students or whoever. And there is a chance for a confrontation of some kind. So the further you guys travel, the higher the odds get that you're going to run into somebody.
This is like walking around in the grass in Pokemon, right?
Yeah, exactly. Eventually you're going to find somebody. So you guys want to try to keep this as short as possible.
Yeah. Well, he's either studying his globule or in his studies or underneath in the necromancy school. And based on this one, yeah, necromancy schools are closest bet, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we might as well check it out.
Sure.
Sounds good to me.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys decide to go down into the necromancy school, and you guys step out of this administrative building, and I'm going to need somebody to roll me a D100.
Ooh.
Who hasn't rolled yet today?
D100. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, 24. Yeah. So with the 24, you guys begin walking out. And you start walking along the path to get out of the school graduation. As you guys are walking around, you guys keep bumping into invisible barriers. The outside of like the main grounds of this school is like a maze to try to get through, and Greg, how much? Well, you're in the diamond, but like how much time did you spend studying abjuration? Would you say? Like I know you were like a heavy divination kind of guy, but you can dabble into other schools.
Mm-hmm. That was one that I was kind of into. Wall of Force is a high level spell that I was interested in, and I spent time to get that. Necromancy, abjuration, divination, those are my jams.
Okay. So I'd say like you could help navigate these people through the school with some ease.
Okay.
And how are you guys are just casually walking around, correct? Like you guys aren't trying to sneak around. You guys are just walking around like you own the place.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like we belong. Like we're one of the.
Yeah. For sure. And as you're walking through, you can see approaching you. You can see there's a short halfling woman with a lute on her back, and you can see that there is also a dragonborn walking around with robes, and they're approaching you guys. It doesn't look like they're approaching menacingly, but they are coming up on you guys.
Like, what does she have on her back? What did you say? A flute?
A lute.
Okay.
Stratocaster.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're just walking by. I don't think we should say anything. Just fucking keep walking.
Yeah.
My diamond lips are sealed.
Do we have our? We got our telepathic talk thingy on, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can all talk to each other.
Yeah.
If I
So you guys want to just ignore them? Keep on walking?
Mm.
Do they have any like name tags or badges or anything?
No, they don't know.
Like they don't look like they're any type of authority, right? That we need to stop in front of and talk to.
Not really. The halfling looks like they kind of look like a bard. Like they're dressed in a lot more flamboyant colors. Like with the loot on the, like this kind of like a big sign. But the wizard, this dragonborn, does hold themselves rather high, but doesn't necessarily look like I said, there's no like patrols walking around, but it does look like somebody of some renown here.
Grace, what do you think? Do we need to bow? Do we need to give respect? Like, is there any sort of ritual here that we need to
yeah,
provide?
it'd be interesting to try and give info to my mates while in the jewelry, but these.
Yeah, there's nothing you really need to do.
Yeah.
It's like anything. If you know the person and you respect the person, you kind of give like a head nod, or you like just do like that typical white guy thing where you do like the quick little smile and the head nod as you're walking by. You know, but nothing. Like there's nothing over the top you have to do.
Yeah, I think head nod would work.
I stopped doing that even.
Clement does one of these like hot smile, fake smiles.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Let me just look something up real quick.
Oh shit, that's not a good sign.
I'll
I'll be back.
It's always a good sign.
Be right back.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think this is an issue. Yeah, so you guys just kind of give like that fake little smile, little head nods, and they look at you up and down, but pay no real attention to you and continue on their way. And then you guys exit out of the school. You pass through a barrier that you can't really see. It just seems like this mirrored and barriered land just continues indefinitely. But eventually you walk through some sort of barrier and you enter into like the campus proper. And Griggs, this looks nothing like what you are used to. Everything is a lot darker. You can see there are undead walking around. Before it wasn't like this.
Wow. That's surprising.
Yeah.
And not at the same time.
No. Yeah. Just a bunch of undead walking around all over the place. But they're just like skeletons and like zombies. But everything seems to be under control. Like, it doesn't seem like they're trying to attack anybody.
Okay.
And you guys continue on heading to the necromancy school. And can I get another D100 roll for somebody as you continue on this second little stretch?
I can
Oh,
do
good, your turn.
85.
Okay, yeah, the 85, you continue on. There's nobody walking around. You're either like in between classes or whatever, and you guys kind of got free reign here, and you continue on and make your way down into the necromancy school. And as you begin descending this height spiral staircase going down, the smell of like it smells really dank and musty the further you go down, and it gets colder as you descend. And you eventually find yourself in a crypt, a series of tunnels and crypts beneath the campus. And it's dark, it's torch lit, and you see there's a bunch of skeletons, mostly walking around down here autonomously.
Cool.
And Griggs, how much time did you spend in necromancy? Like, how well would you know the crypt system?
I'd say a quarter of my time spent in necromancy, maybe. So,
Okay, so-
it was, you know, we're fairly well, but maybe not every nook and cranny.
Right, like you would be able to find like the main lecture halls and the big ticket items and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, like you know he's conducting research down here, but you don't know exactly where. You know there's several research laboratories, several large chambers littered throughout the school down here. But I'll need you guys to make some sort of check here to try to find the place.
Yeah.
And this is more about how long it takes you to find him. Not about whether or not you do find him. Because, like, do you start at the far end of the school, or do you start right where he is? So if I could get somebody to roll me survival, yeah, I think survival is the only skill, unless you guys can think of something other, something else that would be applicable and make an argument for it.
I remember you did survival.
I can do survival if you want. Plus mine to survival.
One of y'all, yeah. Go for it.
Yeah, I don't have very good.
I'll put my. I don't have to make this going back to normal. Here we go.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think between Striker's natural intuition and Griggs's guidance, you guys are able to find your way into the research laboratory. It's pretty easy. There aren't too many here that are big enough to contain the energy globule. So it narrows it down a bit, and you eventually come across it. The doors are closed, and you guys are just standing outside it. But you are pretty sure as you guys take a quick peek and you just open the door, literally take a look around, and you see Dart panicking. It is levitating on the other side of the room next to this energy globule.
Holy Christ.
Oh my god. Holy beans.
And go ahead and who's taking the look here?
Into the
It would
room.
be Esmeralda with the stealth going.
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you guys want to open the door stealthily? I described it stealthily. I don't want to assume what you guys are doing. But if you want to open the door stealthily, if I could get a stealth roll and then a perception check.
Yeah. Perception.
That'd be fun.
I'll definitely go out
Okay, I'm very stealthy, bitch.
And just a straight up perception check, Zach.
Yeah, just like she noticed, she sees this mage up in the air.
What?
levitating around, and she takes a look.
Twins.
Yeah. It's nice. And you see inside the room are a couple other people here. You can see Yosef. He's sitting nearby along one of the walls, just kind of jotting notes and observing. And there is another mage down there with him. That's one you guys don't recognize.
The other mage?
Yeah, the other mage.
So you can it literally takes you an action to do this, right? So you can just take a look, and do it.
Yeah, how far are we from dirt at this point?
Yeah. So you guys would be. I got 90 feet from the door to dart on my map here.
He's floating though? Like
he's levitating up in the air
within range.
Next to the globule.
Next to the globule. It's like can I understand how that's happening? Like, what's going on there? Before I take over his body.
Yeah, go ahead and give me insight, arcana. Yeah, insight or arcana.
Betcha.
I can give you guidance too.
I'm not too sure about guidance because you have to touch him.
All right.
That's 20.
But 23 is real good. You're under the impression he's using a levitate spell.
Okay.
Okay, if the spell ends, he just softly goes down, he doesn't fall.
Well, I guess I'll communicate to everybody real quick. Now's the time. Everybody's good?
Good.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna cast Magic Jar on this fucker.
Oh.
Yeah, and he gets to make a charisma saving throw.
Which he rolls automatically an 8.
Okay, he's gonna burn a legendary resistance and succeed
Okay.
anyway.
Okay.
Because it says if he fails the saving throw, he can decide to succeed instead. So even you giving him an 8, he can decide, you know what, I failed, I'm passing this one.
Wow.
Can you use luck, or is it not how it works?
Can I use lucky on top of it then? Or no?
I didn't have to roll anything to do this. If I had to make a saving throw roll, you could use luck, I think. But in this case, with his legendary resistance, it just fizzles out and fails.
Yeah, he would.
And Dart, are you guys? Is Esmeralda still looking through the door? Well, I guess you have to for Griggs to be able to see. The door's got to be open.
Yeah.
So. Okay, describe this for me. How are you getting Griggs in the diamond to see Dart?
So, I'm taking the diamond, and I'm like sneakily just doing that, just so you could just barely kind of look into the see the.
Yeah, for sure. Red, go ahead and give me a stealth roll.
Oh,
as you approach the door and to push Griggs through.
Can I give you
Yeah.
guidance? I'll give you
Man.
guidance.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought your proficiency would save you on the disadvantage.
So this is how this is going to play out. So, Reddit, you guys all talk for a second, and you say, "Okay, now's the time. We'll do the magic jar. Red, put Griggs out there." And Red, you begin walking up, and you get Griggs. You take the necklace, and you put it. You push the door open just a hair, and you dangle out this necklace through the crack, so that Griggs can see Dart hanging in there. And as Griggs casts the spell, which would be your surprise round here, as Griggs does this, Red loses his balance and falls through the door, and Dart stays there, looks at you all, smiles, and says, "This is where the fun begins."
No.
And we'll pick up next session with how this goes.
So did I get that chance at all yet, or no? It was just kind of like a.
That was your surprise round.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say, was your surprise round casting this to get him in there.
And then he slept.
And now we're going into combat.
Go.
Yeah, you burn
So there was-
resistance. So.
There were two other guys with him, right?
Yes. You would recognize them as Yosef. Well, Greeks would recognize it as Yosef, and then some other mage.
Okie dokie.
Wow.
Alright, let's talk.
Okay, so get ready, guys. This one's gonna be a doozy. If you thought the rest of them were tough, this one's gonna really push you guys to the limit. So make sure you know your spells, get some sort of game plan, and most importantly, we're gonna have a lot of fun here. So
Oh boy.
Yeah.
fun.
Next week.
Can you please
Yeah,
describe
fun.
the room better so we can
Yeah.
use the environment?
Oh, for sure. So the room you're walking into is a massive room spanning 115 feet across, and some other equally large number the other way. I think it's also like 110 feet, with 60-foot tall ceilings, and there are candelabras littered throughout the room. Massive pillars filled with bones of deceased individuals. There are tombs and other smaller pillars. And there are 3 statues. One on the north wall to your left, the east wall straight across from you, and to the south. And the energy globule is sitting in the middle. So I'll show you roughly what's going on. I don't have the other 2 individuals on this map yet, but this gives you. Oh, you guys, can you see anything?
Yeah.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. Okay. So you guys are going to be coming in through the door on the left.
Cool.
So this is what you're walking into. So there's a bunch of tomb, like a bunch of sarcophaguses. There's massive pillars, all of them filled to the brim with skeletons and bones. Other pillars supporting this massive room with the energy globule in the middle.
Nice.
And Dart on the other side. Yosef, I'm going to say, is back in this corner over here, next to the statue. I said he was along the wall. And then the other mage is going to be a bit closer to Dart.
Cool.
And this is, yeah, so we'll pick up here.
That's still levitating.
Yes, Dart is still levitated.
Sugar.
He
Okay.
really likes Dua Lipa.
Yeah, yeah. Is there anything else you guys need to know? Like any clarifications or anything like that?
Wow. Well, nothing comes to mind. I think this is a scary setup.
Yeah, I thought you guys were going to go to this office first. But that's okay. I did prepare for this. So, yeah. This will be good.
Cool.
One tech question. How do you roll initiative with advantage?
You can click the advantage token, like the toggle, and just click initiative. It should just.
Okay, so as long as you're on advantage and you click initiative, that will activate.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. All right.
Yeah. It's
Yeah, because I've got what's called Sentinel Shield. I just want to make use of that.
yeah. You guys are gonna have to do some fun stuff, methinks. I hope. I've designed this encounter properly, and one side does not just get trounced by the other.
Yeah, no, let's see.
I hope it's engaging. So.
Cool.
Awesome.
Thanks, Zach. Thanks, guys. It was fun.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we'll pick up what works for you guys next week. I'm just not free Mondays and Thursdays.
I think either is fine for us.
Okay. Either Tuesday or Wednesday is good with us.
I think
Mm-hmm.
next
Okay.
Wednesday we're busy. No, that's the following, isn't it? The 21st we're busy.
Yeah, I have a tooth extraction the 21st, so that won't work for me either. And
Okay.
depending on how I'm feeling, I might not want to do it the 22nd. But we can figure that out next week.
Sure.
But yeah, 14th or 15th. If it doesn't matter to anybody, I'll let you know tomorrow what works better.
Yep.
Sounds good.
You got it.
And we can go from there.
Yeah, but
Also, has anyone